Hi and good morning to the examiners. My name is Ahmad Fakhrur Aiman, and today we from Group 3 want to present our PBL solution poster, which is Skepticism in Mutation. The vandalism at Somerset University's greenhouse demonstrate the conflicting ideologies around agricultural genetic engineering show us that skepticism in genetic mutation are negatively responded by the community. Moving on to the central issue, the skepticism of the vandals on gene mutation by a group of scientists who are researching potential engineering techniques for reducing the use of pesticide in agricultural industry.
Thank you, Fakhrur. My name is Muhamad Sufyan Haziq bin Mu'afinizan, and I'll be presenting similar case. On 26 July 1999, a similar case to what happened in Somerset University had occurred in Norfolk, United Kingdom. A field of genetically modified maize had been destroyed by 28 Greenpeace activists. Greenpeace opposed such trials, claiming they would cause genetic pollution of the environment. Such case occurs due to narrow-minded people who do not understand the benefits of genetic engineering to the environment and human beings.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Hazzim. I will present to you our HAM test. So our HAM test consists of two parties, which each of the parties consists of two aspects, and we will consider two options to each of the aspects, which is option 1 to continue the genetic mutation research and option 2 to stop the genetic mutation research. So we're going to our first parties, which is pesticide companies. So the first aspect is their reputation. If we consider to continue the genetic mutation research, their reputation will be decreased, and the pesticide company become less known due to the introduction of genetic mutation plan. And if we consider to stop the genetic mutation research, the pesticide consumption by the farmers is untouchable, and increase the chance that there will be monopoly and will burden the farmers with expenses on pesticide. And the next aspect is their profit. If we consider to continue the research, the pesticide companies may undergo bankruptcy, as society will eventually depend fully for the genetic mutation plan. But if we consider option 2, they will continue to gain profit, and environmental issues such as food contamination will continue to happen. Moving on to the next parties, which is the government, the first aspect is their expenses. If we consider to continue the research, their expenses will be increased, and they need to spend more on the properties and preparation for the genetic mutation research. But if we consider option 2, the budget can be invested on other priorities. And the next aspect is the agriculture planning. If we consider to continue the research, the government will be able to plan further for the agriculture sector, and the genetic mutation plan can be exported to other countries. And if we consider option 2, which is to stop the research, the government will not have a plan to guarantee food security, and maybe they will face the chance to deal with high limited stock of food stock. After multiple consideration, we have concluded, based on the HAM test, we choose option 1, which is to continue the genetic mutation research, because it will give us more benefit than harm. That's all from me.
Thank you, Hazzim. Hi, I'm Shakthi, and I will continue with the faith test. From the Islam's belief in Quran chapter 58, Surah Al-Mujadilah, verse 11, they stated that God will raise up by many degrees those of you who believe, and those who have been given knowledge. He is fully aware of what you do. That means those who believe and who have been granted knowledge will go higher and to high ranks. In Hinduism, the Hindu believes in the concept of ajnana, ignorance. Ajnana means ignorance is the root cause of delusion, whereby we fail to perceive the truth hidden in things around us and mistake them for real, rather than the essence which is hidden in them. The Ajnanis, or the skeptics of ancient India, preferred to acknowledge their ignorance rather than accept knowledge as true. Therefore, according to Hinduism beliefs, skepticism or ignorance is a downward path which leads to downfall into darker worlds or a lower birth. According to Christianity, in the Bible, book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 11-12, they have stated that God said, "Let the earth sprout vegetation, plants yielding seed, and fruit, trees bearing fruit in which is their seed, each according to its kind on the earth. And it was so. The earth brought forth vegetation, plants yielding seed according to their own kinds, and trees bearing fruit in which is their seed, each according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. This implies that humans have the right to use technology to improve the world around them through genetic engineering. Thank you.
Thank you, Shakti, for the faith test. I am Iskandar and I'll be presenting professional tests. The purpose of professional tests in bioethics is to ensure that individuals who work in these fields have a strong foundation in ethical principles and can apply these principles to their work and research. Not only that, professional tests also reduce error by having no bias, which displays reliability and validity of their research. After that, professional test refers to the law as a guidance to characterize, in this case, which GMOs as ethical or unethical, aka safe or unsafe for the public and the environment. First of all, we have the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety. It is an international act that is effective since 2003 in Quebec, Canada. This protocol seeks to protect biological diversity from potential risks posed by GMOs resulted from modern biotechnology. To do that, it bans all GMOs with not enough evidence that it is safe, provided through scientific research, of course. Following that, we have the National Biosafety Act. It is enacted by the Parliament of Malaysia in 2007, and it is based on Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety. Its aim is to vet all applications of direct release of GMOs into the environment. And its purpose is to increase public awareness and participation on the topic of GMOs. To do that, it labels all GMOs and GMO-related products and identify them clearly for the public's acknowledgement of the items that they're consuming. In any case of disobedience, it will lead to penalties of 4 to 5 years of imprisonment and 250,000 to 500,000 ringgit Malaysia in worth of fines. Thank you. I'll be passing it on to Ayuni for the next section.
Thank you, Isaac. Hi everyone, I am Khairull Nur Ayuni and I'll be presenting the publicity test. So through this test, we aim to improve awareness and visibility of accurate information on mutations, which is crucial in combating confusion within society regarding what is true or false about mutation. Additionally, our goal is actually to provide a better understanding of mutations to the public based on trusted information shared by professionals such as the scientists. It is also essential that positive publicity enhances the commitment to ensuring the safety and security of our institution, as we strive to prevent similar cases from occurring in the future due to confusion. Moreover, we aim to combat radical perceptions surrounding mutations and promote transparent and accurate information from the scientific community, ensuring that societal beliefs remain unaffected. Lastly, the response from the public and stakeholders regarding this publicity effort will actually facilitate intellectual discussions such as forums, open debates or seminars, serving as the right platform to gain a comprehensive understanding of mutations. So I'll pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Zahra and I will continue for the conclusion part. After undergoing the test of faith, publicity, professional and harm, along encountering similar case, it highlights the need of acquiring knowledge and emphasizes the need of ethical consideration on communication between both parties. According to these 4 tests, genetic modification on crops should be allowed as it brings more good than harm. This is because the experimentation carried out by the scientists is to reduce the usage of pesticide, as pesticide could bring respiratory illness to people who inhale them. Therefore, genetic modification on crops experimentation should be continued in order to protect the health of public, especially to the farmers. That's all from our group. We would like to thank God for giving us strength to finish our study case throughout the whole session, and thank you Dr. Vijay for guiding us. Not to forget the lecturers that have been taught us for the whole session in bioethics, and lastly not to forget, thank you to our fellow friends for giving us support endlessly. That's all from us. Thank you.